While everyone was obsessing over Tesla Optimus 3, Boston Dynamics just lapped the entire field. At a recent expo in Las Vegas company, CEO Robert Playter announced that mass production of the Atlas humanoid is now underway. This is what Elon Musk has been promising for years. But behind that announcement, most of the media completely missed one critical detail. The entire 2026 production run is not just planned. It is already sold out completely. Every single unit spoken for before they even hit the assembly line. But here is the question that should make everyone uncomfortable. How did this become possible? What is the secret behind this robot? Why are companies lining up for a machine that costs 10 times more than Optimus? Who is buying it? And most importantly, why did tech giants Google and investment empire SoftBank fail miserably to monetize Boston Dynamics while Hyundai, of all companies, managed to pull it off in just a couple of years? Tesla Optimus has been promised for years, with flashy demos. Figure AI drops polished, perfectly staged videos in controlled labs. Unitree sells robots for $20,000, but they are basically RC toys, great at moving, not working. And then there is Boston Dynamics. This is not a startup with renders and hype. This is 30+ years of relentless engineering, ownership changes, government backing, and it all traces back to a nuclear disaster. Yes, a nuclear disaster. On March 11, 2011, a magnitude 9 earthquake triggered a massive tsunami that slammed into the Fukushima nuclear plant. Reactors failed, radiation leaked. And one brutal truth became clear: this situation could have been controlled if machines existed that could operate inside. But they did not. The world is built for humans. Stairs, doors, narrow corridors, valves made for hands. Sending people in was a death sentence, so engineers sent robots, and they failed instantly. The Packbot from iRobot got stuck on stairs. Some robots could not open a simple door. Others lost connection within minutes due to radiation. In the end, a basic door handle defeated the most advanced machines on Earth. That failure changed everything. DARPA stepped in with a simple realization: robots need arms and legs. Not for looks, but because only a human-shaped machine can function in a human-built world. In 2012, they launched the DARPA Robotics Challenge. Open a door, climb a ladder, drive a car. Simple for humans, nearly impossible for robots. Boston Dynamics entered and placed second. From that moment, Atlas stopped being an experiment. But the real question is this: how did everyone else fail DARPA, Google, SoftBank, while Hyundai succeeded? Boston Dynamics began in 1992, founded by Mark Ribert, with one obsession: making machines walk like humans. Sounds simple until you try it. Every step shifts balance. Dozens of joints must sync perfectly. One mistake and it all falls apart. Ribert found an elegant approach. Do not program every movement rigidly, but use physics instead. Let inertia and gravity themselves help the robot walk. The controller corrects rather than dictates. This is the principle that lies at the heart of all good walking machines today. But experiments need money, and it came from DARPA. According to available data, since 2008, the agency has sent Boston Dynamics about $200 million. To understand the scale, that is roughly the price of 2 F-35 fighter jets. And they spent it not on weapons, but on the dream of a walking robot. These colossal funds went into building Big Dog. The four-legged robot weighed about 240 pounds, 110 kilograms, and could haul roughly 330 pounds, 150 kilograms of gear over almost any terrain, all while following a human handler. The 2009 video of it getting kicked and instantly regaining balance went viral before the word viral was even a thing. Of course, the army became interested and conducted tests, but they were declared a failure. Why? It is simple. The robot handled its tasks perfectly, but it made so much noise that any enemy would hear it a mile away. It is like walking with an orchestra, notifying everyone of your movements. That is not a tactical advantage, it is a tactical disaster. In the end, $200 million, the best balance in the world, and a 330-pound payload capacity. And it all failed because the gas engine was just too loud. But the company did not give up and used the developments from Big Dog to create a bipedal platform, so by 2013, the first Atlas appeared. Back then, it was still more prototype than product, but it already had the main thing, the ability to keep its balance on difficult terrain even under impact. For that time, it was something unheard of. So it is no surprise that Google bought the company right away. Google saw the birth of a new market and launched a large-scale acquisition program of robotics companies under the leadership of Andy Rubin, the same guy who created Android. In just a few months, they acquired Boston Dynamics, Shaft Industrial Perception, and Redwood Robotics. A whole robotics division appeared, which by some estimates cost over $500 million to create. The idea was grand to create the next platform business after smartphones, robots in every home and every warehouse powered by Google. But then problems started. Boston Dynamics made robots for the military and research labs. Their vision was engineering excellence, impressive demos, and minimal commercial responsibility, but Google wanted a product-scale monetization and preferably within 3 to 5 years. The companies literally existed in different worlds that just did not intersect. Eventually, Google sold Boston Dynamics to SoftBank, and SoftBank also failed to monetize it. Then in 2021, Hyundai bought Boston Dynamics for $1.1 billion, and suddenly everything changed. What did Hyundai do differently? They had a specific pain point, a specific factory, and the right component was already sitting in their warehouse. Hyundai was not looking for a platform product. They were not looking for a growth story. They were looking for a solution for their own assembly line. That is the only incentive that could turn a 30-year research project into an industrial tool. Now let us talk about what makes the new Atlas special. The Orbit platform, which the Boston team developed for Spot and successfully ported to Atlas, handles fleet management. It is responsible for organizing and managing the entire robot fleet. Orbit does not just let you monitor the humanoid track metrics and assign new tasks, it lets you connect the robot to any production system. You buy a robot, take it out of the box, and literally within 1 day you connect it to all your systems and send it to work. No instructors, no downtime, it is just ready. Boston Dynamics has not announced an official price yet, but they have given a benchmark. The cost of an Atlas will not exceed the labor cost of 2 American workers over 2 years. The average salary for a manufacturing worker in the US is about $50,000 a year, including taxes and insurance. 2 workers for 2 years, that is about $200,000. Analysts estimate the robot in the range of $130,000 to $320,000 per unit. For comparison, competitors like Tesla, Optimus Figure, and Unitree are aiming for around $20,000. It turns out that Atlas is 10 to 15 times more expensive than them, but unlike them, this robot is already completely sold out. How is that possible? If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest AI and robotics updates. For more cutting-edge tech content, check out AI Tech Academy, where we break down the technology shaping tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.